Alrighty, I'm gonna do my best. So, our band of our team was
Known as
Our motley collection.
known
Yes,
as Team 3.
Team 3.
yes. Team 3, we were escorting a emissary from the Namandan Union, where we're from, and her name was Mark Tarask, a seeming human person who's very poised and composed. And we were escorting her to the Civilized Kingdom, specifically Samna Junction, which is kind of like a neutral meeting point. We went there with guidance from Lalit, a goblin from the Civilized Kingdom. And after we reached, we waited for the ambassadors to arrive. We had a lot of discussions about beards while we were trying to kill the time. Because apparently in the Civilized Kingdom, people's beards are literally their life stories, or like how it's braided, how it's decorated, is a thing. Anyway, when we were there, we met the ambassador, Jamana, from the Civilized Kingdom, who looks like basically a giant insect with 4 arms at least that we know of. There could be more, we're not sure. Anyway, they went in, did their talkie thing. The rest of us guards just chilled outside, and then suddenly we heard a massive noise coming from one of the tunnels. Turns out to be a giant metal cow thing.
Bull.
Bull, yes, bull thing. Much infrastructure destruction, but we managed to bring him down. Unfortunately, one of their guards from the other side got smashed into smithereens because he got turned into stone. Our dear friend over here almost suffered the same fate, but with a very good con roll, managed to avoid it, thank goodness. Anyway, while we were distracted by the giant bull thing, the ambassador and emissary were kidnapped by people who bored through the wall in the back of the place. Like how? No idea. Anyway, so we followed the tracks, went into the tunnels, tried our best to find them, came across this place called Bill's Stone, which is run by a bunch of fire newts, which are these small creatures that are kind of short, slime covered, and kind of glow a little bit. And for some bizarre reason, have a very big fixation with tea and hospitality.
Very good too.
Hospitality.
Very good tea. Give you back 1 point of one die.
dice.
One hit dice.
So good stuff. Anyway, we refused the hospitality because we, had people to chase down. Ended up finding our target, so to speak, which was this group of orcs who claimed to be from the Shadow Grove. Yes, and they are the Shadow Guards. We fought them. They escaped through these magically treacherous means. Basically, they summoned a whole bunch of rocks to cover the tunnel that they were escaping by, but leaving us one of their own, an orc by the name of Akras. And Akras, after basically screwing us over for quite a bit, decided, okay, you know what, fine, you have passed the honor test. And we're like, what honor test?
We failed to kill you after hours of trying to kill you. So that was the honor test.
Essentially, very sad. Anyway, because of that, he was willing to talk to us and explain that, hey, your emissary wasn't kidnapped on purpose, she was just collateral damage. And we're like, what collateral damage? Turns out the Civilized Empire are actually backstabbing people of badness. Wow, that's very descriptive. Yeah. Backstabbing people of badness, and they had betrayed the Shadow Grove.
According to him.
According to Akras,
Yeah.
that's right. But because of that, he says that, look, what we can do is that, maybe we can work something out, or rather we convinced him that we could work something out. So thankfully he has this nifty scroll of messaging, and he wrote a message to his people and said, look, how about we talk to the people from the Namandan Union and see whether we can work something out. And so now we are going to meet them at extraction point 3B or something like that.
3D? Exfil point 3D.
One of those.
Delta.
Yeah, but basically it's at the southern end of the Marabanda forest, or at least that's the plan. Yes. So in order to get there, we had to go back to the Billstone, the fire newt people, to ask for some kind of way to clear the tunnel. They gave us a very big bill with tea and explosives, and we have cleared the tunnel and are on our way.